Hello everyone, Pallytime here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3. This is Grimgore Ironhide Season 2. We are on turn 45 in this campaign, and we are doing pretty okay. Despite trying to be a little more diplomatic this time, we sure don't have any friends, and the walls are starting to close in around us pretty rapidly. So let me explain what happened. I did roll back a turn. Towards the end of the last session, we had been streaming for a few hours, and I just misclicked and looked at the wrong region. I accidentally deleted all of these buildings in the Black Fortress. So to get ready for today's session, I did roll back one turn, just one. We didn't go back too far. It was just because of a misclick, not because of, oh, I lost a battle and everything's terrible. Nothing like that. So we did get these buildings back. As a result, what was going on down here in the south did play out a little differently. Imric is right around here where my cursor is in an ambush stance, like I wouldn't find him. Whereas previously in the last episode, he encircled us for a siege battle. So that is different. Another thing that's different is I called in a WA on turn 45 onto Imric because we know he's in ambush here, and I wanted to start to recruit some of our WA boys over. I don't know how to see that. There we go. You can see I have 5 here in this army for Argor. It'll take them more turns to show up. I figured the sooner we get that going, the better. It's very possible Imric is just going to encircle this turn, and we won't gain a lot of these benefits. But we shall see. We do have 2 armies here at the Fortress of Vorag. That is Imric's hometown. We called in the WA on the Bone Clutch. So we have 20 turns to take Imric down, and I hope we can do it. Meanwhile, if we just follow this mountain range up to the north, we see is this Clan Rictus for the Skaven is turning into one of the superpowers in this region. They're 37 strength right now. We do have a short campaign quest to take over the Crookback Mountain. We could take over a lot of locations that are listed here, but that is one of them. So removing the Skaven threat from this mountainside may be the thing to do. Another thing to mention about these Skaven is we do still have a non-aggression pact. However, their taste for me is going down rapidly. And yeah, I may have trespassed a little bit recently, but we'll see how that relationship goes. We might be fighting some Skaven pretty soon. If we can continue to follow this mountain range north, we can see the vampires are still here. They are still here. To deal with this, I've started to move Grimgore back. I'm also moving Dusty up. Oh yeah, Dusty didn't get deleted in this timeline. We just deleted him to save a few dollars. I figured I'd keep him around this time. We have another Skaven faction above our northwestern borders. We have paid off the Chaos Waste for one more turn. How long will that last? We don't know. And the savage orcs have come back up from the glade and have started to attack us on the eastern side. I believe that's my summary. I hope you guys like the summaries. I like the summaries. It helps me organize my thoughts a little bit before we go on. Remember, if you're enjoying this series and you're watching on YouTube, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It helps us out a lot. I'm going to keep my eyes on the Fortress of Vorag as we conclude turn 45. There's about to be a dragon. There's about to be a dragon about to walk towards me. Wait a minute. Did Cathay just take care of an ogre for me? And where is this guy going? Imric's actually falling back. This is huge. I don't know if I can take Imric in a normal battle, but him falling back buys me another turn of WA recruitment. So that's really, really good. And here he comes. Wait, he's fucking injured.
We're gonna shake hands down.
Oh, shit.
Not humies. Yeah. You'll be lucky to still be breathing.
Clan Rictus. They have ended their non-aggression pact. Understood? That's not good. That's not good at all. The Slayer King has retreated back to his mountains. We are still encircled for another 8 turns. Faction destroyed. The gold tooth threat will linger over us no longer. Now, the new threat that is lingering is these guys. we may just have to accept that we are going to war with the Glade, at least for a little bit. My experience with these guys in the past is once you rough them up a little bit, they usually send a peace treaty back in your direction. However, they have the Great Hall of Greasus, I think that's it. That's one of our short campaign victory locations, if we wanted to take that over. It does seem like maintaining civility with them is being it's a little difficult to do. I'm going to march up. That might be a little dangerous because we'll get here winded, but I just need to close the gap on these guys a little bit. Artifulatif does have a full army of mostly tier 2 units that are going to be heading to fight this uprising. These guys have been causing a lot of problems for us. If we can get here and decimate them a little bit, I think that would be good. Meanwhile, Grimgore is still waiting on the Black Orcs to spawn. So I'm going to keep sending Dusty up here, but we're going to recruit some units of renown for him. This army doesn't have to be good. It just has to exist. So here's a couple spiders and this chariot thing. Here you go, bud. Oh, wrong thing. There you go. We spent a little bit of money. Dusty, make sure you keep marching, okay? We're going to send you north. You have 7 turns to save our settlement here, my dude. Now, our Wa down at the bottom, staring face to face with the dragon across from them. Do we want to strike here? We have half the Wa already formed. About half the Wa already formed. If I leave this city and strike at this guy, but can't defeat him, we could theoretically fall back to this point. So this might be good. This is probably favorable to him encircling me. Let's see what our actual... Okay, this is going to be a difficult battle. Everyone lean forward. Emmerich is no pushover, and we just left the safety of our walls. Let's see what this looks like. He's running. Shit. All right, I'm going to group my guys up really close then, just to make sure there's no way he can attack one without attacking the other. This may suck a lot more than I thought. Man, he's got a lot of archers. Holy crap. Okay. Well, let's hope that works out okay and we don't lose our entire southern pushing force. I have 2,000 gold left. Let's see if we can invest this into our towns somewhere. Oh, we sure can. We can make the troll pit better back at Saber Mountains. If we do this one more time, I believe... Oh, I thought it gave us some casualty replenishment rate. Maybe I'm thinking of a different building. Either way, it is something I want to do. $2,000 well spent. I'm going to get a little money started over here as well to help our income. Eyes once again on Emmerich as we roll over to turn 47. Emmerich is... Brave Sir Emmerich ran away. Bravely ran away. Oh, brave Sir Emmerich. What happened to your dragon? The difference is I don't think I actually want to siege him. That is kind of problematic. He's way stronger with his own walls around him. We have 20 turns to figure that out, though. 19 turns. Just get a better look. What are they doing? There's been a confederation between the Crooked Moon and the Bloody Hands. Was it Scabby Eye was my last target? I'm checking this out really fast. Yes, Scabby Eye is my last target. Okay, he's way over to the west, so none of this really affects me at all. Chat was recommending that I try an ambush stance. Do you think that would work with these dudes just sitting here looking at me? I feel like that's not the most secretive spot. While we're thinking about that, I'm going to send Dusty up here yet again. We're going to continue to recruit units of renown into his army. Just anything that looks like it would be helpful here, I'm just going to go ahead and recruit them. Dusty's going to continue to march north. He is a day's walk away from the Silver Pinnacle. It's very possible that these guys are going to attack it while we're away, though, which is going to be a gigantic pain in the butt. Now,
who can I stab?
Emmerich. Full army. 2 dragons. 2 great birds.
I'm the best.
If we fall back to a local province, I could do some more recruiting. We could actually do some significant recruiting here because the Black Fortress is one of our recruiting hubs. So, I think Argor is going to head back to the city. And Nala Throatcruncher is actually going to occupy it.
Nasty magic's ready.
While we're here, we can recruit some better archers for his army. This is going to really sap a lot of our gold income per round. But so here's what I'm envisioning. If there's a dragon coming towards you, what do you need to actually shoot it down? You need archers. So if we can get at least one of these armies full of archers, maybe that'll be fine. Or it won't. Meanwhile, Grimgore is just kind of sitting here wasting his Wa. These guys are deteriorating. They don't like me. I wonder how much territory this guy actually has out east. We need to save our money, though, because we can start to recruit Black Orcs officially. They're 1,000 a pop almost. Holy moly. Okay, next turn, Grimgore's army is going to expand. We'll save our money for everything else going on for the time being. Where's this from? I think my chroma key is going to ruin this a little bit. Chat, look what was just delivered to me. It's a holographic Lulu Pokemon card. Look at this, dude. Look at that little sheep right there. Oh. Her attacks are quick attack. That was a late Christmas present from Holly's brother. That's cute. That's staying on the desk. I got a spot ready for it. What was I talking about? Artifullatif is going to get out of Are you serious? No, I can hit this guy. I can hit this guy. 100%. Right?
Choppers out.
He moved literally a pixel away from me. We're at war with the Glade. We're at war with the Glade. We are at war with the Glade. And Emmerich. We gotta go kill Emmerich. We can't leave Emmerich up. I can't have that there. Can't have that there. Clan Rictus is not at war with us yet. I might have to pay Clan Rictus. I can't have 3 armies pushing on me on the south. Can't have that. Cannot have that. See, here's I think is part of the problem. If I push out north, is attacking north going to be good for my territory? Probably. It's removing the Chaos Wastes. It's removing the Everchosen, 2 gigantic big threats against our campaign. But it's now the right time to actually push. It doesn't seem like it. Not with all of this happening in every direction down in the south. It doesn't seem like it's a good time to push. I mean, we're still being raided by just these rebels. This isn't even a real army, and I can't seem to kill it. I say that. They got a lot of Savage Orcs. Maybe they are a real army. He's march stance, which means he's going to outrun me. Oh my god. Do I need... Oh my god! Gotta try. Gotta try to defend this place for the 20th fucking time. Dumbass vampires always attacking, never going to sleep. Alright, I'm mad. We're gonna start our battle. Enemy leader is pushing in on the southwest blind spot. We're ready for it this time, though. We have archers on the wall ready to defend, and we're sending the remainder of our main army out here to attack. Now, this is not the entirety of the force. There is this walking in the other direction, but they're not giving us any time to rest. Every time we fight these guys back, they just res the dead and attack again, and I am getting sick of it. So I'm going to kill the leadership first. It looks like they might be leaving my line of sight here pretty soon, so I'm going to try to rush them down before they do exactly that. I want to make sure as many arrows land true as they can, and it looks like... I would say we've tied him up, but I don't think we have. Oh, there we go. There we go. I thought he was still running to put up the ladder. It looks like he's still trying to, but our orc boys are getting out there to stop the assault. Meanwhile, these siege vehicles continue walking forward. We're going to get our Oh, this might be problematic. Abandon the wall! Abandon the wall!
Shift aim! Run, boys!
So, we're going to lose. I hate vampires. If he killed all my melee boys outside, which I can't bring back inside to defend now, then we don't have too much else we can actually do to save this spot. We can set up our line of archers to nail these guys as they're coming down. We are going to need to move our melee boys in to assist in holding this line. But without us being able to focus down this guy, he's just going to eat through everybody. He just literally out-heals everything. I think might be a little too dire. Meanwhile, the rest of the city is being taken over. Reinforcements are heading towards us. We're just trying to deal as much damage as we can here on the guys who did make it into the interior of the castle. That being said, our melee boys outside are holding quite well, even though we sped things up for quite a while. That vampire doesn't seem to be going anywhere fast. We do have some enemies starting to take the top of these areas, so let's make sure we're building up some stuff. There's a 2,000 catapult. Where's this one linked to? Another 2,000. We can get that in here. I'll opt for the tier 3 for the time being. We do have enemies on the way to that, but I don't really have too much that I can pull back in a very quick time. Enemy leader is actually dying to the orcs outside, though. This is huge. Will the necromancy actually dissolve? 100 and less than 100 health now, 50 as he goes down. Let's pull back everyone else into the city and try to hold these vital control points to keep this battle going. I am pretty much hunkered down at the at the wind condition. We sent a troll here at the beginning of the game, and he's overseeing the construction of 2 towers, which will hopefully help him hold while the rest of our reinforcements are on the way. We do have a WA available as well that we can use to power us up, and we might need to because a Werwolf is running in. 30 seconds left on that tower being formed. Let's get our trolls in on this and hope that more reinforcements are on the way soon. If we lose this point, we lose the game. Here's the WA, and they are in, ragdolling the winged beast as it enters combat. Now, we do not trade favorably here at all, but we might be able to just break this guy's leadership enough to make him think about leaving. Although with every single attack, we are seeing trolls fall on the battlefield as well. Never mind, he's getting back up. He's getting back up. A couple well-timed swings could be all we need to finish this. I'm also going to make sure that the towers are focusing that creature as well. They did take quite a while to form, but now that they are here, they should be a big help. More reinforcements are on the way. Will they make it here in time? It doesn't look good. We still have these guys who can't figure out how to fucking climb a wall. When the door's unlocked! The door's unlocked! The trolls are losing. The capture point is in the balance. I'm going to kite with these trolls a little bit. We might be faster than this thing. Maybe allow our tower to get in a few more shots while we're baiting this around. Like that shot right there. Unfortunately, it looks like not too much is actually landing, but maybe I can lure this thing away from the capture point for a time. That was a direct hit. Oh yeah, that plan's working. Where are our reinforcements right now? Keep going, don't stop, don't stop. There are not too many enemies actually left in the city. What is this tied to? We're losing that now. Oh, God. Reinforcements! Where the fuck are you?
What you want?
Oh, I lost leadership. I can't control him. They're almost there, though. They might be able to stop the main point capture. I'm gonna speed. See what this guy decides to do. If he falls back, we might be in trouble. We are starting to get shots on him. Although it's over terrain, this can't be an optimized shot at all. Oh, shit, wraiths! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck me! Fall back! Archers, fall back! Stand here.
Moving fast!
What did this thing do? Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Goblins!
Get your pointy bits on this guy. Everybody hit him.
Get him! Stick him!
You guys keep moving. Get back on this.
Gonna kill him!
I need our towers focusing the main threat here. The wraiths are winning. Pull off. The wraiths could take out my entire team. Like literally the whole fucking thing.
Get him!
Please want war.
We could try running by and maybe the siege towers could do something, but this is looking like it's just over. Oh, I didn't even realize the wraiths are on horses. That makes them even more intimidating. At least tell me that they're going to occupy the building. Just occupy it. Thank you. Thank you for at least taking it over what you were fighting for. A great migration comes to your borders. Welcome! Welcome! Come in, everybody. Now, do we think Dusty and his army of round units is strong enough to actually take this place down? Maybe. He might be a 2-day walk away once everything is said and done, which gives them ample time to just recruit bullshit, to be honest with you. So we're going to march forward, walk forward with Dusty, get him into city siege range, and then see what he can do. That's not the Ever-Chosen. Don't freak out. Meanwhile, these guys are giving me the slip on the eastern
Safe, yes.
side of town. When I click right fucking here, is it because the canyon is blocked?
Talking.
Oh my God.
Stop pushing it.
God, I hate you. Fucking, as if this wasn't hard enough. Now I got units going AWOL and shit. As if this wasn't hard enough. Well. Emmerich is in march stance. Just out of range of what we can reach.
You need help?
We're not recruiting anything down here. The wall is pretty much fully formed, though. No, it's not. One more turn. One more turn. This guy might be a problem. And if he hits the Black Fortress, that's really, really bad. Well, with Cathay kind of declaring war all of a sudden, I wasn't ready for that. It also looks like Festus is expanding. Oh, God. Festus likes me, though? What the fuck? All right, I put Argor in ambush right outside the city. I don't think it's going to be enough. I think the guy's going to catch wind that we're here. It's only a 40% chance of success. But there is a chance that Emmerich walks right into us. And if he does, that would be very, very good. Very, very good. Grimgore is recruiting. I'm being chased around in the east. I feel like we did very little this turn except for lose our buildings, which never feels good. And I don't have the funds to repair what we've lost. Is Imric taking the bait? Oh! It's Imric. He's on a dragon. It's cool. We gotta try. Chat says don't. All right, I'm gonna take it. That's right, don't mess with me. Imric is down, his city is undefended, and I am going to gobble up some extra gold. There's actually no threat around us that we would need to heal super quick. So that was Argor's army. Imric is out of the game if I can get to his city and sack it within the next couple of turns, which I should be able to do. His advisors are retreating. They have one settlement left, and all of a sudden, Imric's mighty faction is looking mighty weak.
We're gonna shake hands, Dad.
Clanferic, please don't stop being my friend. Clanferic, please. Please, Clanferic, think about this. Think about... Okay. That's fine. We don't have a single friend. I feel like I've been so friendly. I've been so friendly this campaign. Okay, we're gonna pay very close attention to our orc buddy here.
I'll crush them all.
Yep. March back over.
Going.
Can we see the enemy again? Okay, at least we can. So the good news about this guy actually leading me in this direction is that we can potentially take some land away from Cathay as they are marching around doing whatever this guy's actually doing. I literally can't tell. We might need to start moving Grimgore that direction. Meanwhile, Dusty is in position with his army of renown. Will it be enough to take over the vampires? They have a full fucking army. I swear to God, dude. I swear to fucking God, what is this faction? Well, we're just gonna fight them. We're gonna encircle them. We're recruiting a catapult to hopefully help our odds, but they might take attrition damage every turn that they are there. Meanwhile, Grimgore has a lot of money to spend, and he knows exactly where to spend it. Recruiting 4 more Black Orc to join his army. Fantastic. Argor, after defeating Imric, is going to take a turn to rest up, I think. Meanwhile, Narla is going to start to head west towards the enemy's settlement that is still standing. And he did march, correct? No, he just walked. So we're going to march as far as we can. We're going to be attacking Imric's final building next turn, and we have 16 turns left on our Wa to make this bad boy happen. Fantastic. Let's get renowned and feared in Argor's army. We're also going to need to do some recruiting in Argor's army, more than likely as well. Maybe because he's a goblin, actually. He's a shaman. I should get some of his own spells so he could use those more on the battlefield. His composition's looking fine. He needs a little more frontline. It'll be a while before I can get it, but 13.
Hey Pelly, love this series and hope you are having a good Sunday.
Look at that global recruitment. We can bring Black Orcs to the front line no matter where we go. Look at that. That's beautiful. As we roll the turn order, or the turn over to turn 50, Silver Pinnacle could lash back out and attack us. To be honest, Dusty's army isn't very good. But it looks like we're about to secure Imric's land. We do have to worry about what's going on here. And one thing that could be helpful is if we reach out to our Skaven former friends, Clan Rictus. They've lost a lot of strength, actually. Clan Rictus has 7 settlements remaining as well. Let's see if we can spot them here. One of these is what I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not okay, so there's a lot of ruins nearby. I think Clan Rictus is mostly north of us. And then whatever this other clan seems to be Clan Moors. Or are those the rat ogres? Is that Clan Moors?
Despise loafers. No deal unless profit for me.
I don't have any money to give you, but I like what you're doing. Keep it up. For whatever reason, he likes me as well. Oh, because I fought Imric. Mulder is rat ogres. Oh, well, that's not exciting. All right, we'll let him go. All right. The War to the East has officially begun. The war to the east has officially begun.
But with his weird eyes.
Don't tell me this guy wants a peace treaty. Don't you fucking dare! Absolutely not! No! Dusty, how's this looking? How's this looking, Dusty? Keep recruiting? Wait, Pyrrhic victory? Take it. Now, we're not going to let anyone run away. We're going to occupy. And now the game's going to tell me that this faction is fucking dead. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Finally. Oh, my God. They were a plague. I couldn't get rid of them. Finally. Oh, they ruined the Silver Pinnacle. You guys suck. Oh, my God. Okay. Well, that means to the west, the western, this mountain range is secured, right? No, we're at war with the Slayer King. Okay, here's the plan. We keep Dusty here with his weird-ass army. When this can be built up, we build a wall, which is going to be 2,000 gold in 3 turns. We'll try to make sure we have that. With a wall here, this will be so much easier to secure, to defend. And it's one of the main paths out of the mountain way, just like the World's Edge Archway here. So if we can control stuff like that, we can control the traffic that can actually push into the west, which I think is going to be really, really valuable. Okay, Cathay is still expanding. Let's see where we're at with this stupid ass chase. I hate this. But we're at least moving back in the right direction. Now, these guys are actually recruiting and actually amassing a huge army. Maybe we could point them in the direction of these guys. That would be helpful. I have a little bit of money, so I'm going to spend it. With making sure I'm not attacked up north as well, because that would end our game. I'm managing everything down here. An attack from the north would end our game. So here's Kolek. He's negative 23. He was about to declare war any second. And I trespassed on his land by a pixel once, and he's never going to forget it. He's never letting that shit go. It's absurd, actually. Okay, I think that was 1,500 well spent. We have 3,400 left. Let me reach out to Clan Rictus. Hi, friends. Hey, remember me? Hey. Oh, they liked the vampires. You know, that explains a lot as to why our relationship was going through ups and downs. We just made it a little bit better. I'll reach out to Clan Rictus again soon. Clan Ferric, is this just a misunderstanding too? Clan Ferric, be my friend. Let me be your Skaven friend. I just want to be a Skaven friend. Grimgore is able to move next turn, but let's not forget about Gnarla Throat Cruncher. Hovering over the final remaining building for Emmerich as he moves in. That is a easy, decisive victory. I've never seen this place before, though. I kind of want to see it. Well, the greenskins all ready to feed. Unfortunately for us, it doesn't look like there's a lot to feed on. That was such a good pan. The enemy army is currently consisting of this one mage. And that's it. There are more reinforcements on the way, but will they have enough time to get here? Probably. Oh yeah, 6 seconds. They'll be here. I split up the armory into a couple different groups. We have our chariots hiding in the trees. It looks like a fireball has already been slung and hits our orc boys pretty straight on. All right, the main army is going to be advancing forward.
Suppose.
I actually want these guys to go around to the left. I'm going to take our chariots, which we haven't actually used these things before. They're kind of cool. Chariots and our trolls around the western flank, and I want these guys moving in behind reinforcements. Another fireball has been slung, and it does connect just barely on the back line. All right. Does this shaman not have any spells yet? Oh, I see. So the reinforcements are almost in position. I want these guys to keep their formation, so I'm just going to lock them here and then tell them to go attack. Meanwhile, coming down the hill, we should be able to hit these archers and stuff pretty hard in the side. Once these lines actually clash, if that ever does happen. Well, it looks like our melee boys are moving in on the lone archmage. There we go. They're in position. Is anyone gonna shoot? I know you can't shoot and move, but anytime you guys want to stop, here, fill him full of sticks, dude. Every single archer, just fill this guy full of sticks. We'll get our leader in here as well. Meanwhile, the rest of you, cut this off. We're going to have our flanking team actually start to flank and hit these archers in the back. And send a few archer teams forward as well. Wow. High Elf leadership. I don't know very much about the High Elf faction, but their leadership seems pretty good. Their bar there isn't deteriorating too fast, even though they were surrounded by a whole army. And this guy's level 1, and look how much of a beating he's already taken. That's actually really impressive. On the back line, we're seeing the chariots start to engage these archers, trying to move out of the way, but unfortunately met with the tires of the chariot. We're going to do the same number here, focusing the archers. As these guys gain speed, they will hit them pretty hard. There they go. They're up to full speed now, and here's the charge right onto the back line. Yes! Beautifully done. I haven't used these units before. This is the first time. I'm glad we're actually getting some use out of them. Enemy leader is running away. The archers are moving forward, and they have plenty of sticks to put inside these high elves, let me tell you. As the enemy archmage leaves, that's going to be a guaranteed victory for us. And here is what remains of Emmerich's army. The once proud high elf, the dragon tamer, being trampled underneath our chariots and trolls alike as they flee from the green tide coming over this hill. What a shot. Oh my God. Decisive victory. Look at that, 1,600 gold awarded, and we will loot and occupy this target for even more. I know that's short-term gold because we're going to have to fix this place back up, but, I mean, that's only 500. And then we can go up to Grimgore's army up here. How many shields do you think I actually need? How much of this army should just be black orcs specifically? You know, one thing I should do actually is kick out one of these orc boys. Because we're sitting so close to the city, one thing I haven't been doing at all is recruiting heroes. And we can actually have black orc big bosses in Grimgore's army. I believe it's one of his benefits. as a leader, he can recruit more of these. So let me get these guys in and actually start training them up a bit faster. That's something we probably could have done to help out our front line quite a long time ago. Let me kick out these lower guys, because our hero units should have more stats than them just flat, like even without being leveled up. At least that's the thought process. That's what I'm trying to do. So we just recruited 2 Black Orc big bosses that are going to be joining us in Grimgore's army. And he is done recruiting next turn. Beautiful.
Looking at the you one.
All of it? Really? Is this not a troll? Someone put your hand on your heart and tell me that. At the Black Fortress, I'm going to recruit another hero, I think. We're going to get an Orc War Boss that we can afford. So one we've already had before. I just need to grab the highest level, which is going to be Grizguts. He's level 9. So he already has some XP under his belt, and I don't have to do too much to get him back into fighting shape. With that, we're going to use our local recruitment down here to the south by the Black Fortress to then recruit a bunch of Orc Archer boys and some frontline for this guy. I wanted to use this area as a recruitment hub, and it looks like this faction, the Grand Cathay, is trying to take it from me. There's 5 archers. Here's 5 orcs with shields. And we will see where that leaves us. I believe that's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed being here. If you're watching live on Twitch, there is still plenty more to go. But if you're watching on YouTube, I'll see you again on Wednesday. Don't forget to subscribe if you're enjoying the content. See you guys very soon.